Hello guys, I wanted to show you something that Gameforge recently posted. It's this article called Update 5.6 Preview. You can find it in news and it's the most recent article posted today. Thanks for some of my subscribers that linked this to me because I didn't even know, I had no idea. It's fresh, it's from today, and they're talking about all the hype about 5.6 blah blah, minions, and the most important part is this one right here, brand new servers. I really wanted to give my feedback on this because I really think it's kind of a silly idea. Why? For so many reasons. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you. Gameforge wants to release brand new servers along with 5.6 update. And while this idea sort of pleases me in a way because I know that there's so many people playing AION that they could potentially have a use for new servers, this is a very bad idea, and I'm going to tell you why. I mean, they want to make a German server, a French server, a Polish server, and an international server, basically English-speaking server. Now, in AION, we have level 75 cap that is very hard to reach, very grindy. We have so many grindy things, and making a brand new server for what exactly? For the new people that join the game, hopefully they would go on that server and have a peaceful leveling? What's the purpose of a brand new server 7 years into the game, unless the current servers cannot hold any more people, which is definitely not the case because current servers can hold plenty, hundreds of more people, especially the fact that they just want to make one English speaking server, right? They want to make a second Polish server for what? People on the Polish server are complaining that even now on the usual Polish server, on the existing one, there's not extremely many people to choose from, right? If you want a strong premade for this or that. Another French server, what's the point? Another German server, maybe. I'm not quite sure of the situation on the German servers, but I think they're doing fine. However, as fine as they're doing, there is no reason behind making 4 new servers. This is basically again going to just split up the community and make people go from this server to that server just for the thrill of starting fresh. However, they actually don't know that, and people that are new to the game, you that's watching maybe and are brand new to AION, and you heard that there's going to be a new server in which everyone's going to be new, don't be deceived, because everything that you're going to want to do eventually, you're going to compete with already existing servers. In AION also, the marketplace, the broker, is not game-wide or region-wide like it is in some games. For example, all of Europe has the same broker, right? And they share it among servers, and maybe going to a new server then would be quite cool because it's a fresh start in terms of levels and gear, but you still have all the perks of the existing broker with pots, with crafted things, with items for sale and stuff like that. So maybe that I can understand, but since in AION the broker, the auction house, is server specific, and not only server specific but faction specific, basically you only see what your faction sells, not even what the other faction does. So this is how it works. Completely stupid to release more servers just to trick people into going to those servers because, wow, maybe I can finally be a great general, or maybe I can be a commander. Don't forget that the only thing you're gaining by going to a new server is basically the open world PvP, that you can find equally matched opponents, but that's strictly in open world. Arena 1v1, 3v3, 6v6s, 24v24s, 12v12, all of those you're gonna compete with people from the current servers, which in fact are going to hit you hard. So if you think that you're gonna go there and actually maybe get some advantages, that's never gonna happen ever. Your life is actually gonna be harder because on that server you're not gonna have all the perks of XP amulets on the broker, recovery teas at a competitive price, Loda stars, I don't know, reset scrolls, etc. for things that will help you leveling. In terms of gear and items, not even to speak of. there is no real way for you to get faster Abyss points by playing on a new server than it is by playing on an existing server. It's kind of exactly the same. On a new server you also have the chance for that server to fail or to be underpopulated, which in turn means that you're gonna have a hard time finding groups for dungeons, like dungeons that give Abyss points, like Steel Wall Bastion, 24-man dungeon, or Upper Forts. Maybe, you know, people are gonna take time until they gear up or something, and you know, then you're gonna find a hard time getting good groups that just go and just clear it really fast for just those easy Abyss points, and so on and so forth. So you're not really getting any advantage. One thing I will tell you guys, existing players, if you wanna do, is you could try to go on this new server and try to scam basically everyone else. Not scam, but trick them into selling you cheaper gold packs, because obviously money on a new server doesn't just come. It needs to be farmed, grinded somehow, and people are gonna sell cash shop things maybe cheaper on this particular server. And that's about it in terms of benefits that I see. I see no point in new servers for Europe now. I think that the English players that would join this particular server are already existing players. I think if they're already existing players, they should join one of the many choices of servers that we currently have to continue making the economy and the ecosystem of those servers better, instead of opening a fresh new server. Yes, there are many people playing AION, but servers are not even close to full. There's no advantages on being on a brand new server. I just told you the last 5 minutes. There's no reason, and I really don't understand. I'm just making this video because some of you have asked me on Twitter and on my channel my thoughts about the new servers in AION. I am super hyped always for fresh starts, but this particular fresh start that they're doing now is not gonna end well. It's not gonna give you zero advantages compared to anyone else in this game. And it's basically just gonna make your life harder. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And that's about it from me, guys. Lots of love, and I will see you in my next video.